This is the Baby 8. If you want a versatile analog sequencer on a budget while learning the basics of synth DIY, this is your perfect starting point. This build marks the honorable intention to fight gear acquisition syndrome and to build a Eurorack system from scratch. I'll be honest, I cheated a little. A friend hooked me up with a case and I started with a few basic modules like the Doepfer Wasp filter and the Behringer Victor to get things moving. Learning to solder isn't always an immediate success story. You have to prepare for failure. My first VCO and APC module still not working, but in just 4 months I managed to build a phaser, a fuzz pedal and an Atari punk console. Today I'm presenting you my first real module, an 8-step sequencer based on Sarah's great tutorial found on the YouTube channel Sarah Builds Step Sequencers. One warning though, in case you want to follow in my footsteps. I used Google Gemini to troubleshoot, which was helpful until it wasn't. I once followed a 100-step instruction for an LFO that was so contradictory it literally fried my breadboard. So, always double check what the AI tells you. To get this project rolling, I first prototyped Sarah's design on 2 breadboards. It took some troubleshooting, but once the sequence was running, it was time to make it Eurorack ready. I decided to split the layout across 2 PCBs, 100mm by 50mm each, 4 steps per board to keep the module compact. With a little help from Gemini, I even expanded the original circuit by adding a master pitch and a clock in. For the schematics and PCB design I used KiCad. It was my first time with the software, and again, the AI was a great shortcut for learning the layout basics. For the hardware, I picked up an aluminium front panel size 14 HP at Modular, a local art supply store here in Berlin. The layout for the holes I did with the free Front Panel Designer by Schröder. I was lucky enough to be able to use my employer's workshop to drill the holes. 7mm for the LEDs and jacks, 8mm for the pots and 4mm for the rack screws. Finally, I mounted the PCBs at a 90-degree angle behind the panel. This way, you don't need any extra mounting for the PCBs. The potentiometers do that for you. Now let's see if this Baby 8 actually makes some music. The Baby 8 is finally firing up some sequences, and honestly, for a first module, I couldn't be happier with the result. It's proof that fighting gas and picking up a soldering iron is worth every burnt fingertip. This is just the beginning of my DIY Eurorack journey. If you want to see how I tackle that Atari punk console, or if I finally manage to build an LFO without frying my workspace again, make sure to subscribe. There's a lot more DIY madness coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next build.